Hey everyone. So, I'm here to talk about societal norms and how it affects both men and women equally. There's men who say it affects men more, there's women who say it affects women more, while the truth is, societal norms affect men and women equally. It's not one sex gets it worse than the other. In some rare occasions, it does go in that direction, but in most cases, both sexes are affected by societal norms. Now, considering that I'm a short guy and I'm average body type, I'll discuss my issues first. Being a short guy, okay. There's some women who prefer tall guys, and there's some women who prefer short guys. But there are those times, strange times, when a tall woman, oddly enough, is attracted to short men, and a short woman is oddly attracted to a tall guy. I'm not even making this up, this happens. And believe me, I don't know how I don't understand how both sexes go out of their league sometimes to date someone who's taller than them or shorter than them. Like Kim Kardashian marrying Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, okay? I remember when that happened, and Jesus Christ, I mean, the guy was like 7'8", and she's like down here. That's like the Chrysler Building compared to a Brickstone in New York. I'm not even joking. I've seen this movie. I forget who it was with. But by the end of the movie, they were apologizing to their short friend. He's a dwarf. He suffers from this. And he has a girlfriend who's like taller than, he's like maybe down to where my leg is, and she's like up here. And I just find that very odd. But, so, I don't know how that happens. I just find it very strange. I'm just pointing out how strange it is. I'm getting off the topic, but when it comes to short guys, we're deemed by social norms, societal norms, that if we're not tall, if we don't have the broad chest, if we don't have the Hercules abs and the chest or the biceps and all that stuff, some women think that we're either lazy, we live in our mother's basements, or we're just plain out nerds who don't care about exercising. Well, there are some guys who live in their mother's basements, not because they want to, but because they have to, maybe because they're taking care of their mother. Maybe their mother is in bad health, or maybe they still live in their mother's house. They can't help the fact that their mother's in bad health, and they still have to live at home with their mother in order to keep continuing to take care of her, as she's been taking care of her son for how many years. But there's some guys who choose to live in their mother's basements, and I don't understand why. Get a job, move out, do something with your life. There are some people, some guys, who don't live in their mother's basements, and they live in their own house, and they have a job that they're still short, they don't have the muscles, and they don't like exercise. We're not lazy. We just don't like exercise. There's many reasons why us average guys don't like exercise all the time. Reason number one, we're fine with who we look like. That's the thing. That's the thing when we're looking for a woman to date. We're looking for a woman who's fine the way we look. That's the thing. Society looks down on men and women who... Society looks down on women who aren't skinny. Society looks down on men who don't have muscles. So, men and women are both equally affected by this. While the skinny women and the tall, muscular men are very arrogant and think that they're more dateable than us because they're taller, they're muscular, or that in the women's side, or that they're skinnier than the other women. I'm just making a general fact. Okay, now, since we established height and weight, it shouldn't matter how tall a person is. It shouldn't matter how short a person is. It shouldn't matter if a guy has muscles or not. It shouldn't matter if a woman's heavy or skinny. Point being is, if you're physically attracted to someone, date that person. Don't just say, yeah, I'm physically attracted, but yet it wouldn't look right for me to date this person because he's shorter than I am or she's taller than I am. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Height or weight, it doesn't matter. If you're physically attracted to that person, date them. Okay, societal norms. Now that was just talking about height and weight, how it affects both men and women equally. In part 2, which will be like after I upload this to YouTube, will be about on something else altogether.